it's like so many people. So like the venues are like not that big. There's
And the main,
but the talent is here. I will say that. The talent is
it's
definitely
rough out here, bro.
Yeah.
This is like wave 2 of nationals. You just skip wave 1, you go straight into wave 2.
So Goma, I actually don't know too much about him, but I know that he's a Japanese Lucario.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he's here. I don't know how he made it out. I don't know if he had like some form of like donation or something like that, or maybe he just is a Japanese businessman. Like yeah, maybe he just has that money.
I think he's staying at the Loft.
I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of people stay there.
Yeah, the Loft was stacked last night.
Yeah.
I think it was Salem, but I don't know if Salem actually was there.
Last night, I didn't even practice. I was playing Overwatch, and then I was reading meal prep articles because I'm trying to get in shape. So
yeah, I feel you. Nobody's trying to be fat out here. That's actually one of the reasons why I kind of stopped playing back then. First, it was customs, because then I was like, I'm not having fun no more. And then it was like, I'm staying up late, and I love grinding with everybody, get better. But then you eat junk food at 3 a.m.
Yeah, honestly, it's so hard. Like, I've been in that mode where I just started working out, and then the national happens, and I eat bad. Yeah. But anyways, here we have game 1.
Game & Watch
Lucario,
YouTube.
Ness.
Yeah. Does Lucario still have the same properties as he did in Brawl, where if your partner loses stock, he gets stronger?
I'm
something
not
like
sure
that.
about that.
It was called Anubis.
Yeah, actually, the way that worked was in Brawl. 3 stocks.
Yeah.
And what would happen is you'd have the Lucario do a 2v1.
Yeah.
And he's just going to get beat up.
Okay.
And he's going to keep losing his stocks, but then he's going to share a stock. And, Aura was a real thing back then.
Yeah.
It's still a real thing now, especially because you have Rage. But yeah, Anubis, people tell me it works, people tell me it doesn't work. I personally don't know. If you know and you're watching this and you want to just let me know.
Yeah.
Definitely just let me know.
Yep.
Yeah. I have picked up Lucario, but I haven't noticed.
All right. That's actually the reason I thought you went Lucario. That's actually why I thought you went Lucario.
And I find Lucario very fun.
Yeah. I think underrated character for sure. We see players like Day taking advantage of Rage and Aura. Dangerous
Yeah, I mean, don't get it wrong, he is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm learning a lot. He's a very good Lucario. He's good.
One thing I haven't seen from Goma and NAKAT is a lot of neutral beat healing. Here's one, for example. I do see NAKAT throw out his Psy Magnet a lot, but he's just not getting the same reception. I don't know how good Goma's English is. I'm sure it's mediocre. He's got super armor. Now all of a sudden they're in the lead.
One thing that transcends language barriers is skill and understanding when, to make the right options.
Yeah. Old Brawl player, old Orion. He used to house Japanese players all the time. Spoke no English. They had to translate from Google Translate. They would type it out, and that's how they would speak. But when it comes to the game, everyone's a player.
Also, just want to say, Ness can absorb Lucario's side B.
Yeah. It is actually a projectile, and a lot of people don't realize. But it's too dangerous to reflect. If Fox is sitting in a reflector looking for it, it's a command grab. So it's a tricky situation. When it comes to Mewtwo and Game & Watch, both very light characters, so I think Battlefield was a good choice for them, especially since Mewtwo has a lot of his dare can go under the platform, and that would lead to a bounce tech up smash. So we all know how strong Mewtwo's up smash is.
Yeah. I mean, I like hearing things like this because I don't really know too much about this game. I just have a good understanding of neutral and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and there we see it. We see him absorb the side B. I wonder if that's definitely faster than Aura Sphere because you don't have to charge that.
Yeah, that's true.
And the distance even goes through Ness. So if you're trying to punish Ness, you might get hit by that side B.
A lot of people are looking for the roll back from ledge back throw on Goma. He's not giving it to you, especially with a character like Cart. Wow. There's that up smash.
He definitely had time to react to just go straight down.
Yeah.
But
with a character like Lucario, he's going to wait and shield and dare. And when you're at the ledge, and if he catches you with a neutral B, you better know how to shield DI, because it's going to be trouble. Your shield will break. Mewtwo had a dangerous percent. Probably Rage back throw from Ness at ledge will kill, but I don't think up air would yet.
Wow, no tech.
Yeah. No tech, boys. Alright, it's a little rough because Game & Watch, not the best killing character, more of a gimmick character. If he would have upbeat there, NAKAT would have fell into free fall. But Game & Watch Ness, excellent matchup for Game & Watch, but with this Lucario, it might be easy.
I'm surprised we haven't tried, Game & Watch hasn't done any bucket stuff.
Yeah, right? That's actually, I know it was
We have
nerfed.
Mewtwo's projectile, we have Ness's PK Thunder, which he could go out and absorb.
Yep.
We have Lucario's side B, Aura Sphere, and so much stuff.
There's the side B.
And no bucket. So hopefully going into the next game, that's something we get to see a little bit more of.
Yeah, I feel like people are discouraged because yes, it got nerfed. Game & Watch's gimmicks got nerfed in teams from the last from one of the patches, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, even if it doesn't kill, I mean 20 damage, 30 damage,
yep,
still good.
Yeah.
And that hitbox is large.
Yeah, this is when the 2v1 with characters like Ness and Lucario, it's almost seems impossible because they have so much time to heal. Even footstools. Footstools are so dangerous in 2v1s. Yeah.
I love seeing teams do footstool combos.
You like it?
Because it's just like, man, you guys really hit the lab for that one.
Yeah.
And,
footstool jab lock. There's a team in Staten Island. It's Stretch into Como. Shuzen means Pikachu and Mark. They could do an infinite. Pikachu F throw into footstool jab lock, and you could just keep doing it.
Yeah, Pikachu's jab is really the lamest.
All right, here we go. Back to Battlefield. Yeah, definitely Freelancer Leo's favorite stage with Mewtwo.
Yeah, that definitely was a good game.
Yeah,
it wasn't one-sided in the slightest.
I don't know why NAKAT switched. I feel like Ness has a lot of kill power with his up air, as the team will want to be in the air. But I can't really see a reason.
I mean, they already won.
Yeah.
Ness's grab is a little safer, even though Lucas has a longer grab.
Yeah. Maybe he's warming up for singles.
Yeah.
They do have a game to burn.
Maybe he's doing it for his stream, or who knows?
Oh, Net Boys.
Yep, definitely. I wouldn't know, but yeah, he's going Lucas.
So what I feel Green Team has to do, whether it's NAKAT or Goma, one of them is always safe. Like, look at NAKAT's percent right now. Goma is feeding him constantly. And with Lucario's mechanics, him taking damage isn't a big deal. It's a benefit, you know? So this strategy is definitely there, but they have to find the kill somewhere. Gonna trade with the dare in the up air, but not gonna kill game. That was up smash, I'm guessing? Mewtwo, a very, very strong character, especially Bears, up throw, up
that
smash.
could have been good.
But I mean, Lucas and Lucario aren't exactly the lightest in the bunch.
Yeah, Lucario's weird. I feel like he's like in the middle, but he's like kind of floaty.
Yeah. I feel as if Goma and NAKAT are a very good team, but not so much lack of chemistry, but the lack of kill setups might.
Wow. You know what? Something that I've been thinking, maybe what if he went Lucas because when he absorbs, he just heals more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good
Another thing that's, let's just say NAKAT throws out his absorb thingy.
Yeah.
And they run into it, that can actually hit them.
Yeah.
Whereas Ness's doesn't. And if it does hit them, he can jump cancel out of it.
Yeah.
So, that's another benefit he gets out of that. Ness does have a lot of great combos with Nair. Lasts a long time, multi-hits, so Goma gets to react off of that really easily.
Yeah. Looking at the stock, it's quite a difference. I wouldn't be surprised if. All right, there's the.
Even with that kill, I mean, it doesn't seem much closer. It's not a closer game by that one.
Yeah. All right, 1-1. Game 1 might have a couple 9s. I saw him throw out once in the 2v1, but nothing in the main game. Oh, also, he might have went Lucas because Game & Watch has very good mechanics against Ness's recovery. If you just run to Ness and up B, Ness will fly up and go into free fall.
That doesn't happen with Lucas, though?
He can tether.
He can what?
He can tether the recovery with rope snake.
Oh, word. Yeah, true. Totally overlooked that.
Surprised no back throw, just for the follow-up.
Yeah.
I mean, method.
I always think it's better to throw off stage even if they're at like 50%.
Yeah.
Because then, on stage it's a 2v1.
Yeah. Magnet Hand is a benefit and, has its risks and rewards. Personally, in teams, I hate getting back in hands because I'm trying to help my teammate. You know, I'm trying to get back as fast as possible. Sometimes it just grabs it. Green team making a small comeback. That dare gonna kill off the top. Sakurai, I love you. So technically they're still in it. I mean,
all it takes is 30% on Lucas. Hammer.
Sweet spot fair gonna be it. Get the 2v1 again. Lucky 9, boys. That'd be hype. There's the healing factor. I would say
it's got to be very
discouraging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the only way. I'd say the only way is to kill Lucario right now. But
yeah.
Goma he's not having any of it.
Any damage you do on Lucas?
Oh my gosh. But there's no point for Goma to approach, and the Japanese strive in understanding that. You know, you don't always need to go in, especially with a 2-stock game. If you have advantage, let them come to you. Play your game. All right, it's gonna be it. That was actually our last set.
Yeah. So, I don't know who's coming up next, but definitely stick around. Keep watching.
Awesome commentating, bro.
Yeah, man.